What's up, internet? So I just got out of my first day of Prelude to Performance. I was like grinning the whole morning because this whole week I was kind of nervous, but like really excited. And then today I was just like, I'm still like exploding with excitement because everybody seems really nice and really enthusiastic, and like they're gonna be really awesome to work with, and like the other people on the cast seem really nice, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't wait for this. But I will not be allowed to film or take pictures in any of the rehearsals, which I kind of expected because they're running it like a professional show, because it kind of is. So yeah, I'm like, I'm still, you know, I got into the program 3 months ago, something like that. I think I got my acceptance in the beginning of March. I'm trying to find a city bike station. I'm on Park Avenue, and I figure if I walk far enough I'll find one, because I thought, hey, while I have energy and it's not like obscenely hot out, maybe I'll go for a bike ride in Central Park, because I probably won't have energy to do that once rehearsals are underway, and I just kind of felt like doing that. I'm not gonna get killed, okay. But yeah, so I don't know, I just wanted to share my excitement because I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm like, guys. Okay guys, I'm currently on Central Park North. I'm at about 100 and something street. I started on 73rd, I think. And I basically rode, like I set a timer on my phone because the city bike you can ride for 30 minutes, and then like you get a day pass, or you can get a day pass, a 3-day pass, or an annual pass. I got the day pass, it's just an unlimited number of 30-minute rides in 24 hours. So I got a day pass, and but if you ride for longer than 30 minutes, it's $4 for each additional 15. So I didn't want to pay that. So I set a timer on my phone for like 20 minutes. So when that timer went off, I was like, okay, I gotta ride my way out of the park and then find a station, which they're everywhere. Like City Bike is literally everywhere. I'm not sponsored by them, and I've literally never used them before today. I just thought it'd be kind of fun while I had some energy before I mentioned this earlier, before rehearsals get underway, and I'm like, work mode, to do this and act like a tourist in my own hometown. But taking a break, I just finished up my break. I'm at the station right now. I think I'm gonna go back over, I don't know. I was gonna go back over to the east side, but I'm not really ready to go home, so. I want to show you something. So they have a kiosk, like I bought the pass on my phone, but they have a kiosk where you can buy it in person, and I just want to show you something that kind of threw me for a loop. So here we go. So here's where you can buy the passes, and that's like the directions and stuff. And there's a little credit card slot and link thing. This thing, a $101 hold will be placed on your credit or debit card. Like, what? Why though? Like, even if I buy a day pass, which is now I'm almost like, well, okay, if that had happened, I probably would have gotten an alert from my bank that was like, hey, Amy, where the fuck is your money? But like, a $101 hold? What? It's been so long since I've been in Penn Station that I literally just instantly walked the wrong way through the turnstile, walked through it as if I was leaving instead of just transferring to a different train, but it was okay because I have a monthly unlimited, but that blunder could have easily just cost me like $5.50. So I'm home now, having a quick bite to eat and getting this set up, and I'm gonna go live in like 20 or so minutes. I'm just working out some little technical problems that I had yesterday with the stream. There was a weird audio thing that I only caught in post. So I'm gonna fix that and load, like basically, like I think what happened is that what was broadcasting was audio from my microphone as well as from the laptop's microphone, so it sounded weird and distorted, and I might have fixed it, I don't know. I'm gonna do a little test before I actually go live, and hopefully we fixed it, so yeah. And hopefully we won't have as many connection problems, but Lord only knows what's gonna happen. Guys, look! I'm in a practice room that isn't at Copeland, and I feel like I'm in a little space pod because I can touch the ceiling pretty easily, and we got this little futuristic looking door. And also, Copeland, take note, air conditioning. Also, can we take a second to talk about just how elaborate, like, my practicing setup has gotten over the years? So, here's my score. Okay, we got some fun little... I love these tabs. They're so happy. But then I have my practice log over here. I have my notebook, which has notes from rehearsal that I just got out of. And then I have my libretto over here, which is a Nico Castell libretto. Thank you, Steph, for giving me this. You are the real MVP, but, like, why does it take me this many things to practice? Also, might I add, there's like 6 outlets in this room. There's 4 over here, there's another 2 over here, and there's also an exit button. Like, I don't know what that does. I don't want to find out, but like, the door, it just opens. Like, I don't, is that like, is this like an actual escape pod? Like, does that catapult me out of the building? I don't, that looks like a really dangerous button, and I have no intention of pressing it, but why though? So I managed to get into Manhattan like literally an hour early because there was no train traffic this morning, which was great, but like the past 2 days, even though I was on an express train, it was not running express. I was getting passed by locals on the other tracks, and that's so frustrating. Like, really, only in New York City is train traffic a thing that not only can happen, but does happen frequently. But I stopped at Starbucks and got myself an iced tea because I don't, you know, I might run the risk of like every other singer in the world being like, oh my god, but like, okay. So one, I have like 45 minutes to walk about 5 blocks, so I have just all the time in the world right now to kill before I start rehearsal for the day. But anyway, I like the past couple of months I've taken to like drinking iced tea before like lessons and rehearsals, and like during lessons and rehearsals and stuff like that. I don't know if you can hear me because very loud, but anyway, and I found that it's been helping my voice because, and I don't think it's any magic of like the iced tea or having cold tea. I think it's literally because like I'm not a big fan of hot tea. Like, I'll drink it if I have to, but like when I get hot tea, I just kind of like sip it slowly out of necessity, and I never really finish it. But like this I'll actually drink, so I think it's literally like the magic of the iced tea is that I actually drink it. Fun fact, the train station at Lex and 63rd is like the farthest underground subway station in the city. Am I right about that? Probably not, but to get down to the tracks, you literally have to go through 3 long escalators and a flight of stairs and then like walk down the thing to get to the thing. So it's a lot of walking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are delayed because of train traffic ahead of us.
Good morning, internet. So I'm about to have a long day. I have class in about 45 minutes, and then I have class until like 1, and then I have a lunch break, but I think I have to go to like a company meeting at the beginning of my lunch break, and then I have rehearsal at like 2, and then I have a master class that I forgot. But anyway, I have stuff all day, and I can't vlog any of it because we're not allowed to film like video or take pictures in any of the rehearsals or stuff. But I need to take a second. So that is a dog. Okay, seriously, my commute gets slowed down every day by dogs. It's a dog. Anyway, so literally, look, if I'm ever on the news for like killing somebody, rest assured it happened on the subway, or some other form of public transit. But so I'm on the train, and we're like one stop away from my stop, And this guy, so, okay, let me preface this. I was standing in the doorway. Not really. Everybody does it because, fun fact, the best place to stand on the subway is like on the side of the doorway. The doorways are like double wide, so like even if there's 2 people standing in it, you can still easily get people in. And because there's plenty of space to hold on to stuff, and you're kind of away from other people, and it's a good place to stand if you have to stand. So I was standing there, and I was so not in the way, and this guy, and also like I was the only person standing in that doorway. There was like literally 4 more feet of room for him to walk onto the train. He gets on in this doorway, walks, literally his whole body is on me, like walks into me, not even like bumps into me, like just walks gently into me. And then he's just like, and I'm like, bitch, what? Like, oh my God, what? Like, of all the places. And then I kind of moved in like, okay, dude, like, if this is how it's gonna be, like, I am not about to get like full body groped by you like at 8 in the morning, like, no. And so, like, and then I just kind of move in a little bit to like let him on, because apparently Mr. Gentrified Brooklyn can't get on the train in any other spot except the spot that I'm standing, and then proceeds to stand on my spot and take his whole body and lean on the whole handrail. And I'm like, this is a new type of manspreading. I don't have a term for it, but it made me mad. And that's about all I have to say. I'm probably not gonna vlog that much because I'm gonna be in rehearsals and whatnot all day, but yeah, there's a little rant for you to close out the week. So it's later on in the day. Yes, I am wearing a different outfit. I changed into a dress for rehearsal because I didn't have my rehearsal skirt, but I brought this dress for the masterclass tonight. And oh look, we're passing Trump Palace. Fuck that place. Anyway, I just had to run over to Kinko's to print out my essay for the masterclass tonight. Why I have to have an essay in a masterclass. It's bit of a long story that I don't even quite understand myself, and I'm trying not to die because the street is all torn up. But anyway, I'm on dinner break, and I realized I hadn't printed a copy of it, and I needed to have one, so I ran over to Kinko's. And by the way, Kinko's computers, they're 35 cents a minute to use, which sounds like nothing until you're on one for like 10-15 minutes, and you're like, I just paid $5 to use a computer because I couldn't remember my damn email password. And so it took like 5 minutes, and even still it's like, so plus the print, it was literally about $5 to print one sheet of paper and use a computer for like roughly 10 minutes. But lesson learned, I guess. I don't know. Can we just take a second to talk about how a 7-block walk somehow becomes 3 times as long past 9 p.m. because I just want to go home. So right now I'm on Queens Boulevard, which is affectionately referred to by New Yorkers as the Boulevard of Death, and normally it takes you like at least 2 light cycles to get across all 10 lanes, but right now this particular stretch is blocked off, so I'm just walking and twirling at a brisk pace because nobody's gonna hit me. It's 10:30 at night and I'm tired.